Welcome back. Let's jump right back in. How are we doing for fuel? Like so. Let's take a look at our ship. We are ready with some more crew. We have one lander, because honestly I will load if I lose more landers. We have some Shiba furnaces, a dynamo, some targeting systems, and one of the best guns in the best gun in the game, along with the second best. But we have nothing in the roadside slot, nor do we have anything here in the back. I can actually... This is the slot where if we put a cannon there, we will shoot straight back. Over here is a slot that we shoot one shot straight to each side. This will shoot forward and slightly outwards, and this will shoot one shot right forward. So I'm gonna check my little map here. As always, I suggest that you print a map and have it with you when you play. I think I'm going to the wolf system. Up. Is that the wolf system? I think we must have visited the wolf system. I'm not sure, but let's pop by anyway. I am going to Rigel to explore the thing that the commander mentioned. He said that they heard some kind of transmission from there. So we're going to check that out, and I will also pop by the... This time I just stopped in order to be attacked. Let's see. Oh, it's a probe. I actually... I think we will go by the Sparty and see if we can get that alliance going. Since we are doing quite good with the biologicals for this point. We have the maximum technology we can get from the Melon Army. And I think it's time to go for some... to advance the story a bit, I think.
We come in peace.
Of course you do. Goodbye and good riddance.
Ending alien contact subroutine. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
Let's go for the Vindicator. Oh. You see now why I stopped. That's 550 resource units right there. Where's Wolf? Can I? Alpha Wolf. Have we visited this? This looks like a gas giant. Let's take a look. If this is a easy to land planet with no resources, then probably. No, but it has a lot of... it has some tectonics, yeah, but it also has some biologicals. And with our upgrade now, it's still possible that we visited this system before and I just refused to go down here. seem to be very valuable though. It's alright. You can pick up some... I don't want that. It's just comments. It's just going to clog up my... Well, I'm down here. I might as well take it. I might need some formaldehyde sometime. This formaldehyde. I would not exactly call this a mother load, but yeah, it's something. All biologicals is good to catch. Even if we buy everything that we want from the Melnomi in terms of information and technology, they are still very, very, very good to buy fuel from. I'm not going down there to the super dense world. I imagine if I... You know what, I'm actually going to do this. Scan, auto scan, like so. The gravity is 0.54 G. So how much will it cost to land? 1. I don't know if the atmosphere factors in. I imagine it would. If you have an atmosphere, I think it would be harder to take off, right? It will slow you down when you try to, let's see, dispatch. I'm not sure. But it might actually be 2 fuel units per G or something like that. I usually just select the dispatch option and see how much it is. This seems like a very landable planet. Let's get down. Oh, here comes the dinosaurs. And the nuclei. This would have been very dangerous with a slower lander. I think we encountered some of them before. Let's take off. Okay, head straight back. Molybdenium. Molybden is a Swedish. Molybdenium. I would give myself a bit of credit if I only know the elements in Swedish. Still, most of them are found in Sweden, except for those post Manhattan projects ones, mainly from USA, I think. A lot of those lower down are from Sweden. I think it's like oxygen. Whatever. No, that's not worth it. Planet 3 was quite profitable, I think. Go back to Planet 2. Is it small one over there. Yep, it was. Not much to say about that world, is there? Having some coffee. Oop. No, just common. It seems alright. It's easy to land. It's nobles. Something. I mean, I can't go ditching the most common elements all the time. We have to bring something back. As long as we pay for the fuel. We are not as vulnerable for the fuel situation anymore, since we can buy some from the Melon army. So the price of fuel has gone down drastically for us. But still. That's the wolf systems. I think we can safely dot that off as pillage it. Alpha wolf and then go to beta wolf. And let's not forget we got 550 for free from that probe. Beta wolf was not very interesting. Let's see if the planet here is any more fun. Oh, you know what? No. Let's go to Rigel then. We go. I actually wish we get jumped by the drones at this point. Gas giant. That's something. Let's save. But I'm completely confused. Alright, they're not coming for us, so let's see if we can go check out these moons. Noble world. We rarely get very much. They don't contain very much. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Dust world. No. Oh, see if we can run away from them. I don't want to talk to you. That is not very exciting, is it? This last one then. Nope, nothing's going on. Let's talk about these guys then. Or fight with them.
Attention, Starship. We are the Sockbot Pit.
Make no hostile actions.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
But if you make one false move, you're vapor.
Don't worry, my companion is just a bit nervous.
No, I'm not.
And argumentative.
No, I'm not.
We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world.
We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates Zerfar Hernep. Aha! Bahoy hoi!
No, you idiot! In their coordinate system.
Oh, coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
I just wrote up that. Seems to be these guys are coming from that place. Alright, the green dwarf star. The Sogfot and the Pick. I think we're gonna begin to greet them a bit, I think. We are the new Alliance of Free Stars flagship Vindicator from Earth. What are your intentions?
Hooray! That we finally found our saviors!
Maybe.
At last, our search is over. It is just as the great crystal ones promised.
They look sneaky. I think they're lying.
Quiet, fool. Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great crystal one's fabled alliance, the Alliance of Free Stars.
Maybe.
What? Nightmare. Before we go on, can you tell us more about your species?
In our ancient past, 4 species evolved intelligence on our homeworld.
Simultaneously.
They were the Zoc,
The Fot
the Pit.
and the Zabranki.
We 3, the Zoc, Fot, and Pit, evolved in such a way as to acquire sustenance from many sources.
From airborne zooplankton
From solar and ambient energies.
and from rocky fungal clingers.
Our favorite.
The Zabranki also consumed a variety of foods, namely the Zoc, the Fot, and the Pit.
To survive the predations of the Zabranki, we banded together, annihilated the Zabranki,
and formed the cooperative union you now encounter.
Right then. What nightmare are you talking about? What's the matter?
Our planets are under attack from an invading horde.
We do not know who they are or why they are here.
We are being blown to bits.
Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energy.
Fortunately,
They release these energies on each other.
unfortunately,
They favor combat near strong gravity wells. Their stray shots regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results.
fortunately,
They have never found our homeworld, only our colony planets.
unfortunately,
All of our colonies have perished as a consequence.
What do you see from us?
we are a relatively peaceful group of species.
Unless we're angry.
So, we find ourselves in need of help
We only need a little.
because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
Who is attacking you? What do they look like?
Some of the vessels are huge
Oh.
green battleships
We've seen
which
those.
launch wave after wave of
We've seen those.
planetiders.
We've seen those.
The other ships are black as space, and their hulls are carved with strange alien writing.
In combat, the 2 ships seem evenly matched.
One fires blasts of fusion energy, while the other launches spinning projectiles.
Spinning projectiles. We want to help. What can we do?
These are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, Hey, this trip's not a
We
waste
are
after
looking
all.
for allies.
More than anything,
Let's go back. I was talking off.
these are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
But we are only emissaries. You must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
They look just like us, though.
Fly to the star called Alpha Tucanae. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
And if possible, hurry.
Alpha Tucanae. Alright. That was planet 2. Let's keep looking through the Rygon star system though. They don't seem to be living here anyway. They said that all of their colonies has been destroyed. Let's go down and get some basics. We're gonna have to get some research units going, and these are worth 2, or is it? And we're almost up to 50, so that's 100. So we already got back fuel at least. Even though you can't really calculate the fuel cost that easily, because we have to drive places as well. But since we're here, let's go up to these. Up to the Saurus star system. The Saurus constellation. I shouldn't call it a star system. A star system is what we're in now. Alright, I feel foolish now. It's the one right there. Let's go down. It's also quite easy to land. Oh. I think those running mollusks are still the nicest one to catch because they give you so much. Argon, Redon, Neon. Those was quite valuable as well. The one that have like balloons that they cling together, and the clown trees, the walking clown trees perhaps. These bumping willows, however, don't seem to hold too much. Now we're full. Alright. Let's get down there. So this isn't about too much. Argon, this helium probably. Krypton. Argon, helium, neon. We lost one brave girl though, but I think this run so far has been quite good. Oh, these tectonics are not to be trifled with, so I am going to save and scan again and dispatch. As you see, Titanics is quite doable once you are upgraded. You can't be too sure. You can get, as you see, a few people have died. Oh. My best tip is just to try to avoid multiple ones and just keep driving. As long as you don't stand in one, then you're usually not subjected too much of the force. It's also a lot easier if you can drive through organics. Oh, these don't seem to be hostile. Oh. We still can't lose crew. That is a limited resource for us. What can we do? Last one. Lead. It's almost a full lander at this point. We lost half the lander's crew. Still a lot of organics. Let's not do that again for some time, I think. Still, that's like 200 fuel if we buy it from the Melrami. I don't think this is worth it. It's probably worth it. Let's go down. We're here. Might as well. Mercury. Oh. Nice. I steered right into that. It's right into that quake. I'm not sure if you call it earthquake when we're not on Earth, but we... No. I think it's safe to call that system a complete waste of time. Do you have any? You do. Tiny. No, it's a giant, but it's there. It's there. One planet. Seem to be quite landable. Well, let's go down and fetch that one. I'm not even looking at the fuel cost to land. That's 100 resource units right there. How much was it to land for? That's a profit of 90. Let's go into Sparty space then. Let's remember the Sparty are our enemies. Stop. Is it a Sparty or is it a probe? It's a probe. Let's attack it. Sometimes they are quite bad. I'm gonna stand here for a bit. We don't spend any fuel when we just stand. Let's see what it is that comes here. Seems to be the Sparty.
Surprise and terror! I am greeted by the smooth and hostile face of our old enemy, the Hootmans. No, the Shoot Clans? No, I remember. The Hoonams.
Are you prepared to die today? No, let's go. We are on a peaceful mission through the cosmos.
Two aspects of your last statement defy the course of nature as I know it. First, peace, as you call it, is an illusion. If you have peace, you simply haven't yet seen the thing that's trying to kill you. Second, peaceful missions through the cosmos rarely require weapons large enough to punch holes through a small moon.
Alright, we are quite decked out, we are. Under the circumstances, I think it would be best if you allied with Earth immediately.
Sure, consider it done. Allies to the bitter end. Not.
Alright. What can you tell us about the species?
We can best be described as metamollusks, possessing the best qualities of both the clam and the dravat, which is not native to your world. We are intelligent and clever, though you would never call us cunning. Each day when we awaken, we call forth the traditional Sparty prayer. Oh God, please don't let me die today! Tomorrow would be so much better!
What do you really want out of this great mystery called life?
I want to live forever, with no pain whatsoever, owning vast personal property plus a company of nubiles. If this is in your power to give, I beg of you to do so.
Let me be frank, we seek
In
allies.
case you have not forgotten, we are bonded to the Ur-Quan as slaves. The punishment for the plan you propose can be described as death.
That brings up a good point. If you're such cowards, why do you fight for the Ur-Quan?
This is a sad tale, so do not even try to contain your tears. After the Ur-Quan demolished the Ilra, they turned the force of their armada against us Sparty. The term rapidly subjugated would best describe what happened next. When the Ur-Quan arrived at Spartiwa, there was a great ceremony. Part of that ceremony involved blasting portions of our planet's surface into radioactive dust, and this part we did not enjoy. But the worst was yet to come. Our leaders were called into the command chamber of Ur-Quan Lord One's dreadnought, where they were read a long and complicated document explaining the choices given new slaves. When our leaders heard the term forever encased and impenetrable shield, they grew overexcited, I'm afraid, and made a fatal error. The decision was to be transmitted to the Ur-Quan via one of two rods, one colored black, the other white. Our leader handed the white rod to one of the Ur-Quan's servants, signifying fellow slavery. But the servant somehow exchanged rods and handed the Ur-Quan lord a black rod, indicating our desire to become fighting slaves. By the time we learned of the switch, it was too late. The Ur-Quan would not permit a change in status. Following that most tragic day, we were forced to assume the role of an Ur-Quan Star Thug. We tried to avoid combat, but the Ur-Quan gave us 3 warnings, each more strident than the last. When we learned that there would be no 4th warning, simply annihilation, we attended to our new role with improved vigor. Oh, and perhaps you have already guessed, the Ur-Quan's servant who made the switch was an Omga.
Seems like the Omgas are a bit of pranksters, aren't they? Are you prepared to die today, Spotty?
We, Spotty, are always prepared to die. We know just what to do. It goes something like this. Ah! No! Please be merciful! Not my clock! Please, no! I beg of you! The pain! No!
You wanna fight?
Yeah, we do.
So, let's fight.
Okay, let's fight. Here we go. We're raring to fight.
So let's fight already.
Oh, we changed our minds. We don't want to. Sorry. What, you idiot? I told you that wouldn't work.
We heard that you're a race of cowards. Is this true?
Yeah, absolutely, and with no qualifications. This system has kept us alive for millennia, and we see no reason to change it now.
I don't wanna say that.
This system...
Evil squid
I
protect
can't believe this! Not only is the human alien unreasonably hostile, but he doesn't even know his biological analogs. We are much more closely related to the Earth's lambs and... What was that, weapons officer? His ship approaches with shields up and weapons armed! Yikes!
I did not want to do that. Let's get out of here. Let's go straight for the star system. Oh, this is a big one. I keep missing. Not very much going on. Well, at least we did not fight them, even though I did not want that to happen. I'm glad we heard the dialogue though, because I think it's quite great. Swiffle gave me the coordinates for the home world, but I did not write that up. But I guess it's somewhere in the middle of their territory it would be. We skipped planet 3, so let's go check that out. I see rare earth. I see biologicals. Pick it up. It's a bit annoying how alike rare earth and biologicals look, but I mentioned this already. So let's see if we can just avoid any more confrontation with the Spati as we go down here. Because it would feel quite bad to kill any of them. We are after all looking for an alliance, are we? No, we're not ready to go for the Starmap map. Planet 3, let's go to planet 5 then. There it is. Oh, that's planet 4. That would be 5. No. We are the green one down there. I don't see anything valuable down there. No, common is 3 per unit, I think, and the alkali is like 2 per unit, and the common are 1 per unit. Planet 8, and then the last planet. There wasn't very much in this system, I think. It was a large system, but it wasn't very much going on. There was one planet with organics, and that's good. But hidden in a whole lot of nothing. We might as well land and pick up these commons. Let's not lose any crew doing so. Ah. go to the star map. Let's go through this in the counterclockwise direction, I think. I'm so very glad we are faster than they are. These are radioactives, are they not? Yeah, they are. That's something. Let's fill it up with the bromine, I think. Bromine and more bromine. Radioactives are always good. Planet 7 is over here. A good idea is to always, I think when the first time I played this, I actually got into the system where I started to go through the planets one by one from the inwards and then going outwards. And that meant that I could just briefly visit the outmost planet when I got into the system and see if that was empty. And if it was, then I already finished the system. And if it wasn't, I went inwards and then, you know. But they would say that, like, get a map. Ooh. We are going down there. Seems to be safe, unless we have some hostile organics. Holmium. Krypton, holmium. Yeah, the clown trees, they're still quite valuable. These giant blue slugs, however, don't seem to... We can't pick up the last one up, but we can pick this one up. Wasn't too much going on there. At least it's what's cheap to land. And the last moon. Only commons. I think I previously called the base metals, I call them commons. They're not commons, they're base metals, but man. I do see one radioactive, and I hope it's a big one. 6. Paid for the fuel at least, and it's a safe world, and we also have a bit of space in the hold. I think we can do this. Bromine. Planet 5. I miss that treasure world that was just filled with these. 9 Su crystals. Su crystals. I'm going to take these out of orders, I think. Let's see. This one. Planet 3. Yeah, why not? I know why not. That was very barren. Not much at all going on. Alright, I'm gonna take these out of order. Begin with number 1 and then take number 2. Let's not forget that when we go through the moons. No. No. I totally deserve that. Them coming after me when I get shooting. And let's go for the base metals and work. Right, that was planet 1, let's go to planet 2. Something. Alright, I'm going down. One of these times I should go down to a noble world and actually fill up with gas properly. Might not be today. No. It wasn't. It was a decent amount at least. This would be the last moon in the planet. Check that off. We're taking those 2 closest. Let's get this one as well and then move upwards towards the inside of the system. Their territory. Oh.
You are mean, cruel, and deceitful. I suspect you are in a rat in ape's clothing. What do you want?
Don't go away, mad Spotty. Just go
I
away.
would like to suggest a new plan for you, Hunan. Depart this region of space and never return.
Well, that worked. Good thing they're towers. But I do feel bad about attacking them. But we did not fire on them. We did not kill any one of them. Although we did sound like we wanted to. Radioactive world. This is something. Totally safe radioactive world. Nothing going on. Do you imagine we take everything that is on these worlds? Or just some trace amounts laying around? I always interpret it as, well, we pick up things that's mainly just laying on the ground that have been ejected by volcanoes and such. I mean, we're not digging anything, we're just going places and picking things up. I also imagine that when we take biological data, then we actually take like samples from larger colonies of things. No, I can't be bothered. I don't think it will pay itself to go down. And you know, running out of fuel inside of actually enemy space would not be too fun. Do we take the planet itself? That's radioactive, so let's go down and get that. No, it wasn't. It was iodine. Oh! See! Our starship is full. We reached the point where we have too much in the... We have too much in the Vindicator. How are we doing for manifested? Let's eject these. Let's get rid of it. All of it. I mean, that's half a lander at least. And it's the first time we actually filled our cargo. Let's scan these worlds. It might be quite unvaluable, and if we find more biological data, then let's see how we're doing for. We just have to be more picky. No, these worlds are rarely very interesting. Are we technically stealing from the spot right now? I think you might say that we are. Alright. I consider this a finished star system soon. And we have been playing for an hour, so let's actually do this. Go back to Sol, unload, and consider this run done. We did not meet with the, we met some with the Spouty, but we did not meet them properly. But we finished the wolf system and we met with the Sogpop pick. Oh.
Ah, Mr. Nasty is back. I wonder what he wants today. Peace? Happiness? Joy for all? No, I fear death and unmitigated destruction is his traditional fare. Am I correct?
Hey, look, we made mistakes, I admit it. But we have to be friends,
My
huh?
soul is warmed by your sincere and heartfelt words. It is decided we shall be friends forever. However, I soon must go about my duties, and sadly we may never see each other again. I will remember you forever, Captain. And as your new friend, I can confide that should you decide to make a more general plea to the Spouty, say for your past deeds of thuggery, you would be well advised to seek the High Ruling Council at Spatiwa. Goodbye, friend.
Oh, that worked out. The High Ruling Council at Spatiwa. I'm going to save now, and let's offload the ship next time. Thanks for joining me.